greenhouse that you go to in another space.
Oh my
So-
God. You're killing me, man.
Did a toaster catch on fire at some point? So that's spirit letting you know right away, we're here, we're present with you.
I didn't do it, so.
You deserve it. And it will be okay. I just heard somebody yell, "I'm her grandmother." And I know she's come through before. Your grandmother has come through before.
Yeah.
And she says, "I'm your grandmother." And she said, "It's going to be okay. You will get through this. It's disappointing, but you will." I'm disappointed for you.
It is unbelievably shocking. Not what I ever expected to find.
And I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. I wish I could tell you different.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through for you. All right. So as I look at this, I see a place that's simple and peaceful. So for you, steps going forward will be finding that stay simple and try to stay in your peace, just to get you through this bump. All right. This bump hurts. It's a good bump, but just stay there. Okay.
Okay.
But you will get through it. There's a father energy. So okay. So there's a father-like energy that's here, and he wants to let you know that you are okay. He would have passed from something connected to the chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay. So he wants you to know he is helping you. He is carrying you. Okay. The way he shows it to me is he's behind you, holding your back, under your arms, and just holding you up. And right now, that's kind of what you need.
Yeah.
And he's doing it. What they kind of want me to do is they want me to go through and name like all these family members that are around you, all their relationships to you. But the thing is I told them, I'm not going to go and give her all the individual family members for sake of our time, but they want to make that happen. They want to push that, right? So for me, that's them saying she needs to know we are here. We are all here. They just validated too. We are all here. I just heard a male voice. This is an uncle of yours that's passed. And he called out, she needs a shot of whiskey. So I'm not sure which uncle this is, but this could be an uncle or a great uncle. But I just heard, I'm her uncle. It's a male voice, and she needs a shot of whiskey. Okay. Don't, if you're an alcoholic, do not take a shot of whiskey, right? But your uncle's a bad influence in that respect. Or he wants you to make sure that you have that support.
All right.
He said, I'll sit with her.
Oh. Okay.
So he gave me an image of you and him like sitting at a table on the same side. And he's right here, like next to, and you're having your shot and he's sitting with you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm supposed to tell you, don't worry about making any decisions right now. take a day or two and just take a breath.
Whew.
Okay? Don't worry about decisions.
Okay.
Okay? Take a breath, calm your mind. It's much needed right now. This is the way you can make more clear decisions.
Yeah,
All
it's
right?
hard, but okay.
I know. I get it. I understand. But again, you will be okay. Okay. I feel like thoughts are going through your mind right now, and they keep saying, tell her don't worry about it. Tell her don't worry about it right now. Tell her don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about those things right now. Just worry about getting yourself into a calmer state. Okay?
Yeah.
So I know you have a lot of thoughts and a lot of worries, but it's going to be okay.
Okay.
All right? And you're somebody, again, I tell this to people that go through difficult things and they're struggling. You have gotten through so much already. Why would you think you won't get through anything else? You will. Okay? You will. They can guarantee it. I'm not sure why they're showing me a television right now. But like that must mean something for you in terms of just relax, watch a little TV,
Could
calm
be.
your brain.
Yeah, it
Okay?
could be. Yeah.
Okay. Shauna, I wish we could go a little longer. I have to pull up a couple more people, but why don't
Yeah.
you
No.
hang out backstage? Okay?
Okay.
And if something else comes through or we need to pull you back again, I want to be able to give you that message. But I also want you to hang out with us.
Okay.
Stay with us. It
Okay.
matters to me that you're here every time you're here.
Thank you.
Keep
Okay.
Danica company.
All right. Thanks.
All right. I'm gonna pull somebody from the chat. Let's see. Hi, Hi, Jerry. How you doing? Thank you so much. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Nick. Thanks for jumping on. Hi, Joyce. Uh, let's see. I see. Oh, okay. Hi, Denise. Big hugs to you too. Um, all right. Oh, thank you, Elena. Send as many blessings as you can. Shauna could use all the blessings right now. She deserves them. And thank you, Paula. Yes, this community definitely supports her, and it's a place of love. Thank you for being your authentic selves. All right, Marcy or Robin, let me see. And I know there's a couple people that want readings I can see in the chat before we pull on our next guest. I know I promised. So let's see. Marcy. Is Marcy still here? If not, I might, if Joyce is still around. Oh, Karen's here? Okay, Karen's here. Thanks, Danica. Oh, Marcy's here too. Let me do Marcy real quick, and then I'll come back and do Karen. Karen, please stay on. All right. Whew. So, Marcy, there's definitely a female here for you. She carries a strong motherly energy. The thing is sometimes I get this thing that's a twist. So the twist is grandmother-mother connection. So it's either your mother and your grandmother are both coming through together, or your grandmother is the grandmother from your mother's side. So okay, so for sure your grandmother is here, but she brings through and talks and brings forward your mother as well. So she either wants to talk about your mother or your mother is also passed. I'm not feeling your mother at the moment as being passed, but she could very well be, and I'm just not picking her up. Um, All right. Marcy, they're giving me the impression that you haven't been feeling well. You've been having some trouble. It feels like it's more in the abdominal area. You haven't been feeling too well. I hope that's correct. Oh, the hi Joyce. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. All right. So good. So that's true. So what I want to share with you is that I know, like, I'm not a doctor, but when your family brings through a message, one, especially when it comes to something that goes on in your body, what they do when they bring that through for me is to let you know that your feelings, the way you feel in your abdomen is valid. It's legitimate. You're having these experiences, and it's kind of like, be your advocate. Make sure people know what's going on, and don't feel bad for feeling bad or feeling like you have issues. Now, there's a worry connected to it. So, okay. And look, this isn't like something that's This isn't something that's just kind of simple. Oh, you're just having some GI problems today. This is probably something that's been ongoing, and it kind of will stay ongoing. But the best you can do is work with your diet and work with, your health practitioners to figure out the best course of action. Right now, it feels like you're going to be on a little bit of a roller coaster for a little while when it comes to this, but it will get better. It's going to be maintained. But right now, it's kind of like figuring out what's going on. All right. I know we're within this like 1 to 2 minute time frame, so I don't want to go a little longer. Marcy, it really is. They still keep showing me diet. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, exclamation point. Good. I'm glad. They still keep showing me diet is also a factor. So it's probably related to a condition that would be affected by your diet. So I'm not feeling anything to be like something to be very nervous about. Okay. But make sure you keep on it and you take care of what you need to take care of. All right. Your grandmother also wants to make sure to say that you are beautiful. You are very beautiful, and she loves you very much. And she is doing everything she can from the other side to make up for the time from life that she wasn't around, wasn't there. And so she wants to give that to you and support you in that way. All right. Um, I know we have somebody still waiting backstage. I do see Joyce wanted to get a quick reading. Joyce. Whew. Joyce. So, first off, I hear laughter. So your family gives me this impression that you're welcome, Marcy. Your family gives me this impression that you have like your sense of humor is an interesting sense of humor. So if you are it's like this combination of like dry but sarcastic. Sometimes people will look at you and they don't quite know if you're being serious or you're joking. And your family just finds it so amusing. So amusing. So it's not a character trait to be embarrassed of, or to let people tell you otherwise, but it is something that keeps you going, that keeps you positive, because right now they're telling me like things are going on. It almost feels like they're showing me that there's this cartoon out there that's this little dog, and he's sitting at a table and there's a flame behind him, and that flame, he's saying, oh, it's fine, everything's totally fine, but the place is on fire. So it feels like you're kind of stuck in this like kind of chaotic situation right now, but this ability to have this great sense of humor, choice, is what keeps you moving. It's what keeps you going forward. And they through it. And this, this like there's a grandfather and grandmother that are coming through together. And one of them would have passed something connected to the abdomen, like they're giving me pain here, and the other one would have possibly passed. It could be a combination of the two, but I feel like it's one and the other. Could be wrong, but one would have passed of the chest, one with something connected to like this part of the body as well. And they're coming through together to show you that support and to let you know like this is something that's important. And this grandfather that's coming forward, he says that you remember him and thank you for remembering him. You remember both of them, but thank you for remembering him. And that was your parents. Oh, then your grandparents and your parents must both be here because I see your grandparents, but I must be picking up your parents. So, so if it is your grandparents are the ones speaking in front of me. So your grandfather's like, no, I also passed from the chest too. So keep that in mind as well. So he's saying something was going on heart lung for him as well. But if you feel your parents are likely here as well, especially with the overlapping, they could be piggybacking in this reading. So they're letting you know we are here, we love you, and we are in support of you. Okay. All right. Your grandfather says that sense of humor mostly from me. So he gets a big kick out of you, and your dad too. Then your dad also. The male energies are the ones that get a big kick out of you. All right. So, I do want to read if Suzanne, if you want to stay in the chat, we'll do a quick reading for you. But I think I want to get to the next person waiting in the waiting room. So who do we have waiting in the waiting room right now? Oh. Hello. Hi, Patty.
Hello.
I feel like part of that earlier reading
Was for me.
was for you. Okay. So, Joyce, thank you very much. I don't want to walk away without closing there. Thank you very much for allowing me to read for you, and hold on to that message. Hold on to that positivity that brings you hope, that gets you through difficulties. Okay. So, Patty, yeah, that definitely part of it was for you. As soon as I saw your name pop up and that you were coming, I'm like, oh, wow, that had to be.
Piggyback. See?
Okay. Okay, this is like a random message from out of nowhere. So I feel like this is for you, but I just want to make sure it's not for anybody else. There's a lot of people joining us tonight, but I just heard tell her it's 15. So I'm not sure. So 15 is something that's coming through. So if that doesn't make sense to you, hold on to it. 15th of a month could be 15 days from now. It could be 15 years old, but 15 matters.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like I'm being drawn into the chat too. There's somebody that's been working on something for like 15 years. This could also be you, Patty, and there's a piggyback, but working on something for 15 years. And it's kind of like, you're doing a great job. Keep going.
Thank you.
Okay. I keep hearing, like, was this an old commercial? Sail away, sail away, sail away. Do you remember that? Do you remember what that was from? I just keep hearing it over and over again.
I don't remember what that's from, but you could sing it to me again.
But it has like this strong, like it's just coming through. And I keep hearing them singing it over and over again. Sail away, sail away, sail away. So I really feel like this could be something you're feeling right now. So that you kind of want to sail away and just leave everything on the, on
Yes.
the beach and just keep going. But don't don't,
Don't do it.
don't do it. Don't think like that. It's kind of like if it's repeating in the back of your mind, but the thing is you're kind of in this place where you're you're kind of stuck between like thinking a little more negatively and thinking positively. Like you're in this in between right now. So you've come out of kind of maybe more of a negative thinking state and you're transitioning into a more positive thinking state. You're more hopeful. And the thing that's happening is like that death by a thousand paper cuts. So it's like that person, is throwing kind of little things here or there. Like there's little, like little stones being thrown that are in your path. The thing is because you're in this transition, that's why they're coming. And everybody's making their last ditch effort, everything around you, any kind of negativity, all your old thoughts, all of those things that that surround everything that we go on in our everyday life are trying to keep you from getting over this gap, the transition. And the thing is you have to keep going.
Mhm.
Okay? This is probably going to feel like it's the hardest it's been, even with some of your most difficult times. But the only reason that is because you had so much good and you were feeling so good.
Mhm.
The fears and all the doubts, it's like that trigger effect, right? All of those things, it feels like this is worse, but it's not. It's not. Okay? It will be okay. You just got to keep pushing through into that transition. Look, are we going to have ups and downs later on, no matter what in our life? Of course. But this is a major transition for you from going from what they said, what they did, what they're trying to do, what happened to me in the past, all those things. This is the huge transition of getting over that.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. So 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 your mom just came in and she's like, "Tell her I'm always here." So I don't know if you ask her where she is or if she's around or I mean, your mom is telling you I'm always here.
Thank you. I just had one question.
So
I thought I heard somebody whisper my name last night, and I'm like, who the heck was that?
that's so your mom is like, I'm always here. So she's reminding you. So you're asking and you're asking, but you're not
Yeah.
listening. So she's letting you know. So
Okay.
that was your mom.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mommy. Yeah. Thank
She's
you.
she's supporting you. And I know there's other loss, and I just want to let you know that there are other family members here. Just for sake of time, there are other family members here, and they want you to know that they're here and in support of you. They're helping you. They're like the snow shovel, like trying to get you through the gap. But right
Thank
now
you.
you're in the gap, but it's just the transition. The transition is sometimes the hardest. Okay? But you have a
Hmm.
good support system and on the other side and here in the physical. Trust that, okay?
Thank you.
All right. I think that came through pretty hard. So it came through heavy, but also your health just kind of it'll get figured out. But it is valid. What you're feeling, the symptoms you're feeling are real. This abdominal stuff, it's gonna get figured out, but it's gonna be a little bit still. This is all part of your transition.
Yeah.
Stress, environmental factors, and the physical situation that's going on, it's affecting it. So it's all part of this transition. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate you coming.
Of,
You have no idea. Thank
of
you.
course. All right. I'll be in the chat.
All right. Thanks. All right, Christine is next.
Okay, where's my camera?
Oh, there's Christine. You getting
Can
your
you see
camera
me?
going? Nope, not yet.
Okay, I'm trying to figure this out.
Are you on your phone?
No, on my iPad.
On your iPad? It's probably, I think it's the same thing. If you go to the bottom, it'll have the little camera. You might have to
Okay.
swipe, but
Whoops.
it'll be down there at the bottom.
Okay, let's see.
Hi,
Hi.
I can definitely see you now.
Okay.
Whew, forgive me. Okay. Uh, really quick. Thank you, Solo Paranormal. Thanks, Erica. I really appreciate it. Okay. That's so crazy. I just heard that's the pot calling the kettle black. So I'm not sure why that matters right now for you, but they brought it through. Does that make sense?
It could.
Okay. All right. That's the first thing that came through. So in that situation, it's kind of like you might be dealing with someone that is thinking something, and it's kind of like your thoughts are that's the pot calling the kettle black. And you're just
That would make sense.
okay. And you're just kind of keeping your mouth shut.
That would definitely make sense.
All right. So one, it's to let you know, like they're up there with you, having thoughts with you, right? It's kind of like your buddies when you give them the eye, and they know, like they're with you in that.
Okay.
At the same time, they support you in what you're thinking. Okay, they're and they're laughing with you. It's like a little giggle. Okay. Now let's see who. Okay. So whenever the top hat comes through, it usually means, look, it could like actually mean a hat, a top hat matters to you and it's significant. But if it's not something in the physical like that, it means more artistic, more creative. And so because I don't have a family member or a loved one in just yet, it could be for them and they're coming through, but it could mean for you. So you're more creative, more artistic. All right. That's where your brain goes. And so you think differently than some of the people you're around, which makes a lot of sense with the pot calling the kettle black situation. So you come at it from a more, it doesn't mean like you're easygoing and you kind of let things go all the time, but you approach a lot of situations from a laid back position,
Mm-hmm.
from I'm looking at the forest, not just the trees situation. And so that's a good way to be, according to your family, especially with some of the stuff that's going on around you right now. So just keep your eye on the forest, not just the trees right now. They do strain my chest. So are you having any difficulty like heart or lung
Mm-mm.
issues? Okay, so then that must be somebody coming through. Hold on, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
There's a male energy coming through. He's an upper tier energy. So for me, upper tiers are previous generations. So I'm not sure just relationship just yet. So this would be anybody in the generations before you, father, uncle, grandfather, and so on.
Father.
Okay.
I would think my father had a massive heart attack, so maybe that.
Okay. He strains a lot. So yes, it's possible. Let's see if we can get a little bit more validation though from him.
Mm-hmm.
He's showing me painting.
Mm-mm.
So like paintbrush painting, not artistic painting. So this is a validation he's bringing through. So either somebody just painted something, or he was the one that would do the painting, or there's some reason behind it. But he's showing me him holding an actual paintbrush and painting.
Okay.
Okay.
There is someone that passed that did paint, a male.
Okay.
That was a
So,
brother-in-law.
okay. Did he pass from the chest?
Um,
This would be heart or lung.
no.
Okay. Let's see if they're piggybacking in. Let me get a little bit more information. Um, okay. So I feel this strain in my hip to my leg, my joint. So I strain walking. So it's almost like the one leg drags behind a little bit. It's like I can't kind of lift it as much as I can lift my other leg. Does this connect with one of them as the validation?
No.
Hold on to it because
Yeah.
it feels like it's your dad. There's something about his hip.
He did have
There's
one
like,
leg shorter than the other.
oh, all right.
Yep.
And
So,
that can cause like hip problems too.
mhm.
So that would make sense. So that's his way of bringing in a validation for you, okay, and letting you know. And this is something, of course, I could never look up in a million years to let you know that it's him.
Right.
Okay, so we know your dad's here, but we have the painting. So it's possible that you said your brother-in-law, that your
Mm-hmm.
brother-in-law is here like in a piggyback. He may also be around bringing through and validating that he's here through the paintbrush. Let me see if I can get a little. I suddenly like can't get my thoughts straight. So for me, when that happens, either somebody was cognitively like unaware, so they would have had medication at the time of their passing, they would have been sleeping at the time of their passing, or there was like a little bit of like dementia or Alzheimer's or something because I wouldn't be cognitively able to kind of speak in a way that I would want to speak. Um, I feel like that's a female energy
Mm-hmm.
coming through. So like this, they're like all coming in at once, all at the same time. So this cognitive energy is the female energy. The hip is your dad. So is your mom also passed?
No.
So this is a motherly energy then. So I'm not, your mother-in-law's not passed?
My mother-in-law has passed. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's still mother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she would have had something going on at the time of her
He
passing
did.
that would have been cognitive. Okay. So
Yes.
that is your mother-in-law is coming through. All right. So
What'd you say?
okay, so my back is hurting. Usually when I get a pain in my back, where it's located is sometimes related to kidneys, could be liver function. It's lower on my back, or it could just be muscular. So I'm feeling pain in my back. So does this connect to you or any of the family members that are coming through? Because it's really
Mm,
hard to kind of keep them straight. So they would have had issues with kidneys or issues with the liver, something like that would have been going on. So they might not have been filtering properly. They might have been dehydrated. Like there might have been like things happening toward the end, toward their passing that they're bringing this through because there is strain and usually kidneys do fail. It
mm-hmm.
really feels like kidneys failed.
I would say
And
probably mother-in-law.
okay. So that's her bringing through a little bit more of that validation. Your uncle or your brother-in-law does not, your uncle's got to be here too now. So because it just came through, but your brother-in-law is like not talking anymore. He just brought through the paintbrush. So that might have been his personality in
Mm-hmm.
life.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's like, I gave her what she needed. I don't need to say anything
Mm-hmm.
else. So that's your family members coming through and giving you that validation that you need to let you know that they're here, that they're around and to help you with the pot calling the kettle black, making sure to keep your forest outlook because it matters. Okay. Oh, I've got the time clock. I forgot about the time
Oh,
clock. We still have a little bit more time because I
okay.
want to kind of get into that message for you. Um, so I just heard sun. So usually when I hear something, it either means that we're supposed to talk about that person. It could sometimes mean that they're mentioning that person having passed as well, but I'm hearing sun coming through. I don't see a male though. I just hear son. So this could be your mother-in-law's son, right? She's bringing up and mentioning him and letting her know that she loves him, but there might be another son with her.
One she killed. Got aborted.
So it feels like there's so all I'm just supposed to say is the son is with her. So either she's watching out for him or he's with her. And she's watching out for him on the other side. She just keeps telling me that over and over again. I'm watching out for him.
Okay.
Okay. So she gives me this impression like, okay. I love from the other side when they're like, I wasn't the easiest person. They like sugarcoat it a little bit, but it's their way to let you know, okay, I acknowledge that.
Mm.
I acknowledge what
That's
I did.
nice.
And I want you to know that, I see it all now and it's okay. And I apologize. Like anything that you want her to say, she's like, I'm saying it. Okay.
Mhm.
So, oh, wait, she just said, she goes, wait, I want to make sure I say something like this. You were right. So she put in a, you were right. So you were right. That's hilarious. So there's something about money.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. All right. There you go.
What about
Yeah. And then she keeps saying you were right. So that's it. That's when she's bringing through. So I feel like it's connected to the money situation, but it's the money situation.
Yeah.
And she's acknowledging it. All right. All right. I think. Okay. I was like, okay, do we have anything else to say? And I love when they do these like vague things to me. Tell her to drink some water. Like, so you're not getting enough water.
Okay.
You need water. Okay. You're not hydrated enough. And it's making you feel a little bit fatigued. And you're
Mhm.
getting a little bit dizzy. So they want you to know, like, this kind of off feeling, you're experiencing some dehydration. And it's important that you get some water and keep an eye on it. All right. That was
Who's
one
gonna-
random little thing at the end they wanted to let you know, but make sure you get more water, all right?
All right.
And usually when you get older, the more water, right? The more
Mhm.
water we drink, the more we're in the
Right.
bathroom. And
Right.
so we don't want to do that, but in this situation you need it. All right. All right. So thank you so much, Christine,
Thank you
for
very
joining.
much.
It was such a pleasure having you. I
I enjoyed
appreciate
it.
you.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
good night.
You too.
All right. Up next, we have Cheryl. Or is it Cheryl? Or is it, yeah, Cheryl. All right. While Cheryl's connecting there. Ah,
Hello.
there she is. Hi. Okay. Oh, I've got the time clock for the end of the show now, so I've got to I've got to move quick. That's their little. All right, especially if I want to pull another person from the chat. Okay, so Cheryl. So funny. So the first thing I saw coming at me, and when it comes at me, I'm guessing it's coming for you, right? It's not for me. It's the message being delivered for you. Is that like this woman comes running towards me and gives me a big hug. So it really feels like two things. You can hug people, but you're not the biggest hugger. But she wants to give you this big hug. And the second thing is like you kind of need a hug right now. Is what's coming through. You need that support, okay?
Yeah.
And she's giving that. And the thing is right now I don't know what relationship. She really gives me strong grandmother energy when she comes running at me like she is. But I kind of want to sit with her for a little bit more. No, she's like, I'm her grandmother. And she's like, the reason I do this is because I probably wasn't the most loving and loving, like sweet and like hugging grandmother, and that's the reason she's bringing it through. She wants to be the one to come through and embrace you like that first.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's interesting. So if the hat's coming through again. And so it could actually be an actual hat in the physical world that matters. Okay, so it could be her hat. You like to wear hats, something. There's a hat that might matter. If it's not in the physical world, like a validation for you, then it usually means somebody like who's artistic, creative. So I feel like this is bringing through a validation for you also. So this is coming through in two readings in a row, but I really feel like this is a validation for your creativity. I also feel like there's somebody out in the chat that's questioning their creativity. And just so you know, out in the chat, you are creative. You do have an eye. You are good at what you do. Okay, so now I got to come back to here. Sorry, another family member jumped in, but you have a creative side to yourself, but you don't like I like the common misconception is somebody being creative has to be a painter or like some kind of specifically creative thing. It feels like your mind can come up with creative thought. Like you can see an entire scenario in your mind. You can see it all. Like it's almost
Yeah.
like you could play a movie in your mind. So this could be a way of telling me, one, that like to validate for you you are creative, but two, when they specifically show me a movie, unless you actually write scripts or write stories, like that is like more of a clairvoyant thing. So you might
Okay.
see more in the clairvoyant side of things. I'm getting a little bit of a yes. So like that little vague yes is that I still feel like you have a strong creative side, but that little vague yes is telling me that you have a hesitation, but you have it. Okay?
I can understand that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm getting a weird feeling in my jaw. So this can indicate maybe you have something going on with your teeth or like your jaw, TMJ, something like that. Or you're just having like some pain right now, or dental work sometimes is that, but this jaw situation is coming through. So if it's not you, this is somebody coming through in spirit.
Yeah, it's not me.
Okay, so let me go in a little bit more. I know we only have a couple minutes. So what's coming through is a male energy. So I heard I had bad teeth. So this is a male energy that had bad teeth. And he feels like
Hmm.
hold on. So funny, like I'm getting this weird push. Like I feel an uncle energy, but I also feel like a younger energy. Two males here. So like this uncle energy that's coming through, he's telling me I feel they could be piggybacking and bringing in the same feeling. But the uncle, I feel, has something going on with the teeth. Something's wrong. He had an issue with his teeth, and it's a validation for you to have. This feels like an uncle that would be on your father's side. So this could be his brother. This could be his uncles or something, previous to him. But he's saying, I'm her uncle. I had not great teeth, bad teeth. Something was going on here. And he says
Yeah,
he
because
passed. He was sick. So he said he had gotten sick and he passed. So now there's this younger male energy. I'm not sure. He kind of came in, and I know we only have like 30 seconds. So I want to try and see. I can't tell where he is in that plane of like connection, But what he feels like is sometimes I'll get this feeling where, okay, you have your direct family line and then you have the step over. And sometimes the step over is friend of the family or like cousin or something like that. So he's giving me, he's a younger male. And he can't be more than 40 years old. So he's around like around that age range. He's somewhere in there. So, I'll say 35 to 45, it feels like, but somewhere around there, give or take. And dark hair, he comes through and he gives me this feeling of being to the side. I keep hearing cousin, but I can't quite feel it at the same time. So I'm going to say cousin. This is a cousin in your family. He would have passed younger.
Yes, I can understand that.
Okay. So he wanted to come through. Okay, so I gotta stop. I'm so sorry, but he wanted to come through and say hello to you, and like he wants to acknowledge his responsibility in his passing. So he wants to. Sometimes when they don't do what they're supposed to do before they pass, they didn't take care of themselves, or there something about their actions would have led to their passing. Something in that respect he's taking responsibility for, and he wants to acknowledge that and let you know and your family know. Okay, but lots of
right.
love coming from your family on the other side.
Thank you.
Come back next week, we can go a little bit more, but sorry to cut you short. I really appreciate you jumping on. Really, thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, we've got Dawn coming on.
Hello.
Hi, Donna. I don't see you have your camera on?
I do. I do. I can push stop video and I have the video on. Let me see it.
Oop, okay, there it turned off.
Okay, I got it on again.
Okay, wait. Are you on like an iPad or your phone?
An iPhone.
An iPhone? Do you have the camera flipped around? It may be facing the wrong direction. It might be covered up. If not, we'll still go through and see what we can do with the reading.
If I flip it, I see the floor. I see my face in it. I don't see you.
It's okay. There must be something wrong with the camera. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. But I want to get into this reading. I may have to stop and close the show, and then I'll finish our reading after.
Yes, ma'am.
Whew. Okay, sorry for everybody in the chat I didn't get to tonight. Please know, come back next week. I'll be doing some readings some quick readings from the chat again. Suzanne, don't go anywhere. I'll also still get that chat out to you. But okay. So Donna, there's a male energy coming through, and he's making me feel nauseous. He's making me feel sick. So right away, as soon as he walks in, before I can even get relationship or connection in that way. And for me, when I get that sick feeling, it means he would have had a sickness, something maybe not it could be long term, but sometimes people confuse, okay, you can have long term that lasts years, but you can also have something that like I consider long term that would have gone, it could have just gone weeks or months. It would have been something that lasted for a time that would have led to his passing. Okay. All right. He comes through as like a strong male. So for me, okay. He gives me two things. I passed before my time, meaning I was younger when I passed. I should have lived longer, but of course I couldn't live longer. But I could have had more time, is kind of the words that are coming through. He comes through strong, and when somebody comes through strong, they're more kind of authoritative. It makes me feel like he is a father energy, or like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, totally
that,
right.
like, strong energy. Okay, very good. yeah, there's this consistent feeling like I could have had more time. I wish I had more time.
Yes.
It keeps coming through over and over again. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna stop right there so I can kind of do the closing for the show, and then just stay right here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. All right, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Again, we're live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. So come back every week. We'll pull from like a quick reading from the chat, but we love our live guests. Our live guests are the main line for our show. We appreciate all of you who jumped on tonight. Thank you for sharing that part of yourselves with your loved ones. And thank you for being brave enough to jump on and show your faces on our live show. It's much appreciated. And please come back. There are more messages to give, more healing to spread around. I'd like to thank again Mr. Bill for technical direction and Danica for producing moderation. I appreciate you very much. Please check out Brooke's show coming up next, live from the other side. And what else? I think that's everything. I think I've covered it all. And again, the messages tonight, and if whether you're in the chat or you're watching live, they can mean something for you as well. So watching someone else's messages also matter. And sometimes, as you saw, something will come through for somebody from the chat. It could be for somebody that's watching. Take that message. If it resonates for you, it means something. There was a reason you were here tonight. And also, thank you for the love and support that you gave to the audience, the live guests tonight. It's much appreciated, and it means so much to us here at Transcribing, but also to everyone watching to know that there is a loving and safe space here. I'd like to just remind everyone, life can be hard sometimes. We work hard, we do good things, we try to be kind, we try to support others. And, we might not see that back. And sometimes we definitely won't see that back. Just know you are loved, stay positive, stay hopeful, and always believe that there is something greater than ourselves out there. Thank you, everyone, tonight, and thank God.